Hello all, welcome to Night Rips. So we're not quite done with our box of 1991 Topps Stadium Club Series 2, but one thing you can notice, I did find where there was the reprints of from the 2021 Stadium Club, and then these being the original 1991. So much like we found in the Series 1, you definitely have some of the reprints going on. So there's the ones I had found so far. I don't know if we're going to run into any more, but guess we have to open them up to find out. I know when I was going through my Stadium Club greats, there is some that still has the blue borders like 1991, like Ryne Sandberg, Barry Larkin, to name a couple. I'm not certain if they're in this box, in this version or not. There was also other players, George Brett, Randy Johnson, but you could tell from the images they aren't the same. They aren't the same year. So let's go ahead and see what we got, and maybe we'll run into it, maybe we're not. There's John Allrood. So already we're getting ones that I've not seen before. Of course, these are wanting to stick. Of course, I've seen Gene Nelson. Sorry, whenever you have to pull them apart like that, I definitely don't want to bend the card, because this being Kodak film or Kodak imaging, the cards could get a crease, and I do want to try to keep these as nice as possible. It is my own personal collection, but definitely, even myself, I'd like to have my cards nice. And I'm wondering if we might not have a advert in this. It's strange. For whatever reason, you don't find one in every pack. And since these were retail boxes, they would only buy maybe one or two packs. So if you weren't selling the clubs for membership, the membership for a Stadium Club, or you weren't trying to show what the bar system was, somebody might not get it if you didn't have it in every pack. So this is very strange. Well, that's a nice one. Brian McRae, definitely staying on base there. Sorry, I'm starting to float too close to this again. Guess I get used to it whenever I start bringing stuff up ahead. It makes me want to kind of come a little closer to the camera. And that's the last one. So nothing crazy, but nothing is going to be crazy, except for that one error card that we did find. And then we got the errors of where the gold foil didn't come out. Haven't found where they had those, so I will be interested if that's just the way those cards were printed. That's an interesting shot. Doesn't look like he's in his uniform. Now, one thing I noticed, that sometimes the Stadium Club is a little bit more off-centered, because you notice even the gold foil line is right across the top. Sorry, trying to keep my arm in the right place. I do see that more common, where it looks just basically like the print off. But I don't know if I'd really call that an error. That's more the errors, like, if you remember the Upper Deck 90, the justification was off sometimes. So it just, what it tells me is the print was off when it was printing. Okay, here's our advertisement, this time for the Stadium Club membership. So put that over here to the side. There's David Cone. Oh, Billy Hatcher. Another big-time player, late 80s, early 90s. I was just going through some 88 Donruss, and Billy Hatcher is one of those players that actually got one of the special Donruss Kings card. So yes, I do with the real junk wax too, because you know that's the thing is if you're trying to collect base sets, and it's just cards as I go through them just to see what I have. You know, sometimes you'll go through even not the greatest of stuff. That's the thing I noticed. You know, it's funny swapping between working with you know, something like Stadium Club. It's got such nice print and all that type of stuff, and then going back and working with the Donruss 88 or Fleer 89, and that how cheap that paper was. Even Topps, Topps 87. I was sorting those cards, and it was just you could definitely see there's a difference between junk wax like that and something like this, which even though it did come in the junk wax era, it's still a much higher, you know, higher quality product. There's Tom Glavine, Braves pitcher, of course, one of the triplets. I think we pulled Tom Glavine already, which tells me we're going to be in some of the duplicate cards. There's Candy Maldonado with his eye black. And then we got the card on the bar system. Yeah, and that's how you read a heat map. Oh, actually, I don't remember seeing Mike Lacrosse. We may have, but don't remember off the top of my head. And if I'm doing a shine, I apologize. That's the one thing about these cards. They are very, very nicely done. And so you tilt them in the light just the wrong way and you get that nice glare. I learned that enough when I was doing the Stadium Club, this year's Stadium Club. And I'll be curious because, you know, obviously after this video, I've got 4 more packs, and I'll go ahead and do those too. And then we'll move to the next set I have, which is actually 1993 Stadium Club. And so, you know, definitely if you enjoy seeing all this type of stuff, definitely make sure you subscribe to my channel. So whenever I start putting that up, you'll get the notifications that it's gone online. And be curious as what that packs look like compared to this one. I usually don't do any research on this until I'm gonna get ready to start opening it. So I honestly have not even looked at any 93 yet. I do know that 93, there's potential of some inserts in 93. So I'm actually looking forward to opening it. There's Vince Coleman. Nice slide. That's an Expo in there. I can't tell if that's DeShields or not. I don't remember DeShields' number. Okay. And looks like we got another. No, got another card. Oh, Jeff Conine. At least it doesn't have anything on his bat that he has to get edited out. That was funny. I think it was that Billy Ripken, you know, Cal Ripken's brother, had that one bat that honestly is hilarious. Oh, definitely got some print issues going on here, and missing the top and bottom gold line. I wonder, the one thing I don't know, I mean, when you see part of a missing foil, you know it's just basically they ran out of the ink. The one, though, had nothing. So I think that one was a pure error. And what I don't know is, does all cards have that or not? but I honestly have not gone back and seen if I actually had a repeat of that yet. Guess I will before I put all these up. And a few more cards left. Got Dan Wilson. And then also Campusano. And then the final card was that Chris Holes. All right. Well, nothing jumped out. You know, there was no big errors. We did run into the one card that it looks like, you know, it just basically ran out of ink, and you can kind of see a little bit. I guess you can also see that it does say it has some spots where Stadium Clutch should be, but this is pretty much a, you know, it's a bad print job. But other than that, that was about it. Again, we have 4 packs to go. So basically one more video, and then we'll be moving on to 1993 Stadium Club. But I appreciate your time here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and ring the bell for the notification. And if you like this stuff, you know, go ahead and hit the like button. Let me know, you know, that this is stuff that you're interested in. I do appreciate your time here, and until I see you next time. Bye now.